Ladies and gentlemen, just to give you some information, is that the postmortem began shortly before 10 a.m. It's taken long because the doctors wanted to be very thorough. I want to say the following organizations were represented. One, the government pathologist, represented by Bernard Media. We had the DCI and a homicide unit. We had IPOA. The family were represented with the family lawyer and also the family pathologist. Vocal Africa was there. IMLU was there. I was there in capacity representing the Luo Council elders who have a very big interest in this case. And basically, prima facie means on the face value of it, you can see what killed Ojwang. And doctors in the process did everything as professional as it was. So we expect the results to be as clear and easy to agree with all doctors there. There were over 6 doctors who are pathologists in that room. There were people who are in charge of investigation. For example, LSK was also there. A lady who has been 70 postmortems, so she knows what's going on. So what I can tell you is that the procedure was done as required. We can see on the face value before any surgery was done that you could see external injuries which are not inflicted by Ojwang himself. It must be external. But what we are waiting for is that at the moment doctors are locked in a room, they are debriefing to come out with a report, but to respect the family of Mzee Ojwang, is that after doctors are done, they brief the family so that the family can have the first information first. The lawyer and myself plus other organizations will come out and will give you now the cause of death. They must tell you with precision what is the cause of death. And I know that the cause of death will be determined today. Of course, samples have been taken for toxicology, which will go to laboratories for government laboratory or chemistry. I don't know what that is. And also IPO has taken a sample, family has also taken, so 3 samples for independent analysis in different laboratories. So what I want to tell Kenyans is that let's be patient, we will get the truth, and then from there, justice will follow, and then we shall see how we can take it from there. But so far, we managed to ensure the postmortem was done. There was a delay from yesterday, but finally, it was done. I don't know that you have any question, but I need to go.
Naam, Ben Philip from Citizen TV. Yes. Sababu ya kucheleweshwa kwa hii autopsy ni sababu gani?
Jana kulikuwa na sababu ambazo hatukuanza kubali. Invalid reasons like natural sunlight. The doctor who was supposed to perform the pathologist yesterday, Dr. Jensen Oduor, first of all said he deleted the family, so he kicked himself out. Then we got another doctor who came and said that sunlight was the issue, that he wants natural light. And according to me, artificial light is in your hands. You can control the torch the way you want, the intensity of light, the wavelength and everything. So it's even better to have artificial light. That was invalid for us. Then actually today he disappeared. He went wayward. He just went, we call it what? She just went, aliingia mitini kwa Kiswahili. So we got another doctor called Dr. Midiwo who agreed to accept because some pathologists were scared until the government pathologists had to call the PS to give orders. And they are saying they have scarcity of human resource, some of them are sick, and we pay taxes to these offices to run. So there's a lot of things to roll here. So I don't want to talk much because I want you first of all to respect the family and allow these people to come. So the delays were not nice. In fact, it was supposed to be at 8 a.m. in the morning. It took place now from about 10 because we are still looking for the doctor to do it. Yet for MPs, when they are doing it, it's like the speed. It's with the precision that they do it. But for common people like us, it takes too long. It was done in Lee Funeral Home for the late MP with supersonic speed. But for a normal human being, Kenyans, you have to know where you belong to the state. You don't factor in their priority. But I don't want to accelerate matters. I want just people to mourn the way they want. I've heard people saying in the media, Atiluos are against Raila Odinga because he's not mourning. Let everybody mourn the way they want to mourn. Raila mourn the way he wants to mourn. Even the people who killed Ojwang, they will mourn their way. So let us not have prejudice about this, but we will focus on truth and justice. We will not be able to tribalize this thing. It is a Kenyan who has died. Don't even put a tribal card about it. It's a Kenyan who has died. And losing a Kenyan is as painful as losing a Luo or a Kisi or a Kikuyu or a Kalenjin. A Kenyan is a Kenyan because Ojwang is a Kenyan. Thank you.
Maybe, Prof, one more question.
Yeah.
As of yesterday, the social media platforms for Albert could not be found. Has that been, maybe has anything come up about the same? Where he posted.
There are so many things that have gone wrong here. They pulled down Ojwang's social media. I said it, Twitter, Facebook, everything. They have taken control of it. The state has taken control of it. So they will have to tell us why. We've even been told that the CCTV footage at Central Police were not working. Actually, they were deleted. We are telling IPOA, get us the footage at all costs because we can't negotiate about that. The state is culpable in every way. Actually, let me tell you what. Ojwang was taken live and kicking from his mother's laps in Homa Bay and found dead. The hours are glaring. Ojwang being shaken around 9:30. By around 1:20, he is dead. Those are how many hours? And then the report now, I can give you the evidence from the pathology form field. It's been declared that Ojwang was taken to Bagathi and declared dead on arrival. Of course, if you hear the stories, how that happened and Bagathi did not receive him, how did you not receive them, then declare them dead on arrival? If you don't receive somebody, how do you know they are dead on arrival? So there are too many things that need to be asked. Actually, there are 1 million questions to be answered. And I want to ask all Kenyans, help all of us here with information because we want to make this a landmark case. And you don't want to hear that it is against the police service. No, it must be against somebody who must be investigated who committed this offense. One person. Police service cannot give an order. It must be one person in the police service. Because this year I left Nairobi, went to Homa Bay, took the OCS from Mawego police station, went with them to the home of Ojwang, picked him, took him to Mawego. It is said he recorded a statement. Then they picked their cars from there because they went in Ojwang's home in motorcycles. So what statement did Ojwang record? So there are so many things I'm telling you, but for now, just hold your breath because it's in good respect to everybody that we do it in the order we have agreed with the family because the family of Ojwang comes first. Today is them to be given first. All of us must be second. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof.
Sure. Thank you.